What's up, everybody? I'm streaming from the PS4. Yes, and I'm just laying back on my bed because we're gonna play some Pillars of Eternity Complete Edition. Now, I am one of those people who played it on the PC, and I had fun playing it. I had a lot of fun playing this game. But, you know, just like with all games, there's some games that we just leave on the back burner. But I am very happy that this came to the PS4, and I'm very interested to see how it plays on, how it feels using a controller. So let's sit back, relax. Let's play Pillars of Eternity Complete Edition. All right, so it's a new game, obviously, and I'm gonna make this normal difficulty. It's not recommended for newcomers to real-time party-based RPGs. That's fine by me. We also get hard settings, Path of the Damned, Trial of Iron mode. One save file is kept for the entire playthrough. So it's permadeath. In expert mode disables a number of helper features of the game. This is cool. Alright, so we're going to go to normal. Now I'm going to do a lot of playing. I'm probably not going to talk as much, but if you guys got questions, let me know. On my channel, I do a lot of live streams. I do some wacky skits, and I've also changed the channel name from Wacky Wilson to WULFSON2.0, baby. Pillars of Eternity. Alright. Holy shit, look at this controller layout, guys. Or guy, or girl, whoever just joined. It's good to see you. I have that feature where you can type something and it will say it in my headset, I guess. I never tried it. Alright, so movement with the left analog stick, pan camera with the right analog.
5 wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Well, it looks like we all rolled a 1 on our dice tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This starts off like a traditional computer role-playing game, guys. You guys, if you pick this game up and play it, you're gonna love it. This is one of the best games ever. Alright, so we're gonna make a character here. Okay. I was already female. Okay, so I'm gonna be male. Oh boy. Might have to get up a little bit, get closer to the TV. Holy shit. Alright. So I'm gonna be male, obviously, and we're gonna go next. Human Umua. The mighty Abua are the largest of the Kith races. They're basically those Navi type looking creatures. Dwarf, elf, and Orlan, and godlike. I wonder if the godlike are kind of like the tieflings from D&D, but I'm going to be a dwarf, I think. Why not? Let's press next. Mountain dwarf or boreal dwarf? Boreal dwarves live in remote southern island of Nasitak. Blah biddy blah blah biddy blah blah biddy blah 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 biddy bop bop. Alright, just do a mountain dwarf. Confirm. What's going on, man? Are you telling me that I have found a bug in the game? Okay. Alright. So, this is where you choose your classes. Paladins or martial zealots. Starting ability is faith and conviction. Paladins have an inherent bonus to all their defenses. Now you're going to see these things that are outlined in blue, right? So naturally in the computer role-playing game, or the computer version, you can actually mouse over those and they provide tooltips. So here, they let you do the same thing, but you have to press L3. Oops. Oh, L3. Duh. So you just basically have to... I don't know. Okay. It's kind of touchy. I'm pressing left and right. But anyway, we'll figure that out. I want to be a fighter. Just a natural fighter that is sword and shield. Because he's going to be my main. And then we're going to... one remaining, so I can choose down knockdown or discipline barrage, which is the fighter intensely focuses on his or her training, significantly raising accuracy for a short time. Means you hit better. Knockdown shoves an enemy with enormous force, knocking them prone and causing additional damage. 2 per encounter. So I can only do this twice per fight. Or discipline barrage. So the effects of discipline and barrage, I can hit better or knock shit down. Let's just knock them down. And then we can put some ability scores into... So might is basically strength, constitution, and resolve, I think. Character's internal drive, determination, fearlessness. It can be useful for mental intimidation, leadership, convincing performances. So basically this equals out to charisma. It's highly recommended for a fighter. It helps characters maintain concentration and contributes to will and deflection defenses. Okay, well, put 2 of those in there. I'm going to put 16 in constitution, 16 might. Perception is basically how much you, like, if you're more aware to see shit. So let's put 1 in there. Actually, no, just 1. Dexterity is more like your reflexes. Sleight of hand, the ability to do acrobatics. So we'll put that up to a 10. We've got 2 more left, guys. Let's bump up our resolve. Resolve reflects a character's internal drive, determination, and fearlessness. Oh, I wonder if that relates to like initiative. Let's go on. Let's go on. We are streaming, guys. Say hello, please. Say hello to WULFSON 2.0. You can ask me anything. Yes. Culture. Alright. Now, if this was based on Dungeons and Dragons, this would probably be related to backgrounds. So I'm gonna say it's about the bonus. So I probably want to be more mightier. The Living Lands. Living Lands is a mountainous region of large northern island renowned for its diversity of plant and animal life. Its weather is unpredictable and its ecosystem vary dramatically from valley to valley. The Living Lands are home to an assortment of races. Okay. So I'm gonna what am I doing? I'm gonna go back in my streaming settings, guys, just for a second. Alright, I was just checking to see if actually anybody tried to say hello. Alright, so we got Living Lands as our culture. And the background. Oh, here's a background. So we get more. Oh, okay, this is when we get actual skills to play with. So you got your ability scores, and then you got skills. And a lot of these skills are based on your ability scores. So survival is probably comes from perception in here, this game. Stealth, lore, survival, athletics, mechanics. So I'll be learning athletics and mechanics, or yeah, let's do that. So I am a laborer, or I was a laborer. You can change your face too. Facial hair. We'll try to make him look like the guy in the picture, I guess. Yeah, I guess that would be fine. And now we can go to voice.
Hey there.
Now I am the leader of the group. Ah! Keeping quiet.
Huh? I've got this. Let's go!
Nothing will slip past me. Just say the word.
Leading the way. Sharp eyes and keen ears.
Watch and learn. Let's go!
Yeah, right.
They'll never know I'm here.
What is it? Not a sound.
Quickly and quietly.
Ready when you are. I'll lead the way.
Kill them all!
Let's do sinister.
Keeping an eye out.
We're gonna call ourselves Wolfson. Wolfson, baby. Wolfson. Okay. So we just figured out our attributes, our attribute scores. We figured out our race and our class and our gender, our culture, which gives us skill bonuses, and that's it. And the background, which gave us more attributes. Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you all for coming. This is WULFSON2.0. You are just watching what is it called? A character generation? Haha. Pillars of Eternity, complete edition. Shh, quiet. Oh. Okay, I guess I can read to you guys. The caravan master finishes addressing the group, his bushy red mustache and sagging jowls quivering as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it?
Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you are planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods toward a looming black mass on the hillside. Oh boy, yes, it's one of these games, guys. There's lots of reading. But, it does pay off when you play this game. It's just, you have to play this. If you like Dungeons and Dragons, if you like Baldur's Gate, back in the day, Icewind Dale, Planescape Torment, this is what this game is. This game is, yeah, it's basically continuing off the legacy of computer role-playing games. And it was a Kickstarter, too.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who would be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
Got it. At least the caravan master turns toward you, frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, of course. In which case you'll be dead in a day.
Oh boy.
There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water.
Okay.
I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
Which is me. I'm the one that's sick. I'm about ready to go shit in the woods all over the place. Alright, well, that's why everybody stopped on the side of the road for my ass. So, where would I find these berries, man?
They grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one.
Okay. Is it dangerous out here?
Not if you hurry about your business. And not if the weather holds up.
Oh boy. Well, I'll go see about those berries then.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot. Not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy, armored-clad woman who has spent the journey's nights sleeping on uneven ground without blanket or pillow. Oh boy, she's gonna be cranky.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
The woman looks up on her own time.
He needs to find some springberries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything.
Alright. So, I see all these people coming in here into the stream. That's awesome. Alright, well. He casts a sidelong glance at her. I'll pay too well, if anything.
Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Okay. Few things I want to do first before I go forward in this game. Since this is a Let's Play, and it's my first playthrough here on the PlayStation 4, so let's do controls. Let's see what controls the camera. Zoom in. Okay, there we go. That's what I want. Oh, wow, I like that. It feels good with the controller. Nice. Zoom out. Okay, we'll stay zoomed in. And what's next for controls here? Okay, the radio menu is L2. Select characters is L1. Combat radio. Radio. No, come on, guys. Cancel back. Outside combat. Pause. Unpause. Using the pause is very important if you're used to playing, Dragon Age. Same concept. Especially the whole game itself. It's like a Dragon Age, in a way. Alright, so let's open this.
There's a pick. There's a way.
Lockpick fail. Lock difficulty is 1. Wolfson mechanics 1. Required lockpicks 1. I don't have any lockpicks, it seems like. Don't mind Odima. This is a good place to camp, I say. Whatever. Caravaner. All kinds of beasts in these woods. And then you have the tribes. Oh, great. It's best not to wander alone, especially so near the ruins. I suppose you would know much about Glenfathanus. They're mighty protective of the places like this. Alright, this must be the shopkeeper. Ah! Now we have a tutorial. Tapping X lets you interact with people and objects in front of you. Next, to interact with distant people and objects, hold X and aim with the L. Oh. Okay.
Anyone
Finish.
need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
Nice. Okay. So it's basically instead of just walking around, because you gotta count that usually using your mouse. So here you get like a quick select options here that make up for not having a mouse. So if I wanted to select the caravaner, and he goes there. Okay. So let's talk to. Let's see if we can unlock this box or open this box over here. Indeed. All right. So we found potion of minor regeneration. What's this here? Copper pant. Nice, guys. Feel free to say hello, ask questions in the chat if you like. Like and subscribe too. More subscribers the better. Oh boy. Hildon says you see a man wearing simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transvestite. He's transfixed. However, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
He scratches one cheek with his knuckles, is covered with uneven stubble, as if he hasn't gotten used to shaving on the road.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
Wait a minute. Did they put more voiceover work into this game? Because I remember not there being so much. Especially this guy here, but let's check it out. Let's see what you got. So stores allow you to trade and sell your items for copper pieces or items in the store's inventory. Okay, next. If people can hear me on the chat, please say hello or let me know if that you can hear me, so that way I make sure this is working correctly for everybody. Stores are navigated using both the left stick and the right stick. Okay. Finish. Get used to these menus again. That's weapons, this is armor. I think this is everything. Kind of would like to know what they already have on them before I buy anything. Yeah, I don't like that. I'd like to know what my character has first. iffy for me. Let's see if we can get to these menus here, and strongholds, options, formation, inventory. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. So this is our inventory. I can see what I have here. Thinking there's going to be a lot of going back and going forth. So 19 piercing damage, the most he has. 16 deflection. This is the problem I had with this game too, is whether or not a character was proficient in a certain weapon and piece of armor, which had me go back and forth. Like here, it shows you what they have already, of course. That makes sense. But there should be another menu, which is character, which shows everything else, like the important stuff. And this is where people can have a hard time with this game here, because it's using this mechanics very similar to a tabletop system, but there's really no instructions or rules behind it for you to read unless you hover over these tooltips. So you're gonna do a lot of wiki and guess gaming. Guessing. There we go. So let's just, I know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for skills. Okay. I don't think I found what I was looking for, to tell you the truth. Well, let's continue forth. Let's not get too serious just quite yet. You are my viewers after all. I cannot use you all. I cannot lose you. I cannot. I will die if I did such things. Fuck this shit. Let's keep going. Alright. So, bear with me now. Oops. Combat options. Trying to find a way to speed up the gameplay. There is a way. Got it. Alright. Now it's in fast mode. Look at that. Look how fast we're going.
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Oh yeah, they added a whole lot of freaking voice work to this game. Nice. What's this? Admith's Admith Wort. Admith. Okay. I can't read today. This path winds
You
through
shouldn't
it.
stray too far.
Don't tell me what to do, woman.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Oh shit. Alright, so combat entry added to tutorials. I'm pressing R2. And this is like, what's it called? It's not turn-based. It's pause-based, so you pause it whenever you need to issue an order. So I want to... Second win is... Turns and knockdown. 2 per encounter, so not yet. Oops. So he's gonna move here. He's gonna move to that creature. And I'm pressing L1 to switch to Kalisha. And she's just gonna do the same thing. She's gonna attack. And then and I'm just gonna let the game do its thing. So they're just, you know, attacking. Oh, yeah. I was reading the reviews for the PS4 version, and yeah, the menu system is kind of messed up. Wolf hide.
This is it.
Kalisha, laborer. Odima says you're a working man. That's right, made my living as a builder. Yeah, how is it you happen to come here? Well, I wanted to travel on a wagon just so I can shit myself and be on the side of the road with the likes of you. Ah! That isn't your business, lady. Kalisha shrugs. Suit yourself. Can't very well force you to have a personality, can I? Yep, and you can't definitely force me to stop shitting myself. So let's go back and take that Johnson & Johnson root berry back to the camp, shall we? Been a long time since I've been talked to this way, but I always did like it. That's not what she says, but Lord Redrick's offer makes a girl think. I give him that. You're here to settle like the rest of the lot. No, I'm just passing gas. Ah, boy, look at all this reading. They're usually the case with the big city just a little ways further up the same road. Where are you headed? Somewhere I can make some money. Ah, man after my own heart. May your luck be better than mine. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. Udima will give me an earful. Let's be on our way. Alright, let's go back to camp. You know, I wanted to hold my breath that Sparfield getting you water anytime soon. He does what he feels like when he feels like it. We should check up on him first. Slap him around a little bit like a little bitch. Stream's just down the way, man. Come on, let's go get you some water. Alright, woman, let's go. Anything here? I'm completely ignoring the tutorials right now. I really like this. I like the controller movements. It's better than clicking on the screen for them to go somewhere. What's this? You guys thinking about buying this game? You ever played this game? What were your thoughts about it? I'd like to hear everybody's opinion so far. Pressing or holding L2 opens the general radio menu. Gives you access to the inventory, map, journal, and all other menus. Right? I already know that. See? Jeez. Got map. You know, camping supplies. No, I wasn't trying to camp. Map. See? And like a real-time strategy game, if you go to the map and then hover over a certain area in the region, I guess, you press X and there it is. And then I can just say, hey.
What a surprise. Sparful went hunting. At least he left the water skins. Come on.
But no voiceover. You crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Kalisha waits nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you notice her look up sharply towards the tree line. You have gained an item. A full water skin added to the stash. Awesome. Out of the trees emerges Sparta. One of the guides, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow. And there is a strangeness to his gait. His stride wobbly. Wait! There's something in the woods, guys.
Sparfle, are you alright?
Bartle's toe catches on a rock and he collapses forward in a heap. The feathered... I can't see the stuff on the screen, guys. I gotta put my face right up to it. The feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his crotch like an enemy flag. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Ambush! Come on, we have to get back to camp.
As you wish. Well?
Get inside! Run!
Straining against a gale that threatens to pull you off of your feet with every step. You set your hands in the warm folds of weathered rock and set about pulling yourself up the precipice. With a last burst of energy before your arms give out, you swing yourself up to the ledge. Kildan trails behind, slowed by injury, delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rocks, one of the fallen attackers, who had been feigning death, lunges for Hildan and topples him into the rocky ground. Restrained, Hildan lashes out against his fatigued assailant, but struggles to break his hold. They are close to you, despite the wind. From your position, if you were to throw your weapon at the attacker, you would have a good chance of hitting your mark. I can let Hildan break free on his own, or throw your weapon at the attacker. I'm going to allow Hildan to break free on his own. Wrestling free of the attacker's grip, Hildan lands a blow that sends the assailant reeling, and he makes a mad dash for the ledge upon which you stand. Suddenly, as he reaches for the rock face, his body jerks back and is rigid, and though it were a bow being strung, his shrieks of pain grow panicked, abandoned of all restraint, like someone tethered to a stake and set on flame. A slender wisp of spectral light emerges from his back, rising out to him like smoke before separating itself and disappearing into the ether. All at once, the screams stop and Hildan is now dead. There is a deep resonance to the wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath your feet and inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stone before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. Wow. Such awesome writing. Very advanced for me. So, yes, this is Pillars of Eternity, guys. And I definitely recommend this more on the PC. But if you're just, like me, laid back...
We should be dead.
You want to play this on the PC, play this on your TV, on your PS4, this is good too. That was... We should be dead.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside.
Is that where we came from? No, that's where it collapsed. The lower level of the ruins has been blocked up by fallen rubble.
We have to be careful in here. The place has been open to the wilds for a couple thousand years. Might be a lot of vermin taking shelter here. Four-legged if we're lucky. Two if not.
Alright, so... what happened out there? So Kalisha shakes her head. Windstorm. Of a kind they only get in Irglafath. Not too many people live through them, so it's hard to know what's true. The Glen Fathan word is Bawak. To them, it's the gods' way of reaping the souls of the land that couldn't find their own way out. But they'll take a living soul as soon as a dead one. Still got yours?
We look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
Yeah, but who attacked us? Glen Fathans. Those will be the hut dwellers. Dima warned you about. Look to the fangs of Galloway, who are the twitchiest of the lot. They go ruin to ruin looking for fights with colonists. Poor Dima. I think he half expected this once we found the main road. Well, what about everyone else in our caravan? Kalicia's lips press together and her chin rumples. Her voice is faint. The wheels got a hold of them now. She looks up. Gods grant them better luck in their next lives. So the Glenfathens said we trespass in the ruins. That's because we're probably colonists, or they think we are. You don't seem too upset by all of this. Kalisha looks you in the eye, volatile currents running beneath her voice. Maybe you just don't know me enough to know what upset looks like. And maybe I've seen worse too. Seen worse and kept on walking. Because there's nothing else to be done. Because there's other people you care about who still need you. Well, let's get going. You're freaking me out, lady. I keep on forgetting there's another option here where I can move my mouse around. I'm going to save it right here too. Scouting mode. So pressing L3 enables scouting mode. It lets you move stealthily past enemies and discover hidden objects.
Keeping an eye out.
Those tiles look suspicious. Let's be careful. Alright, so we do have a journal. And I have my word, I can't say this right, guys. I have narrowly escaped the strange and deadly wind that tore through the valley. But now I am trapped in the ancient ruins that the caravan master told us to stay clear of. Ha! I will have to find my way through the ruins to get to safety. Hildun didn't make it. Looks like Kalisha and I will have to continue on our own.
If I got paid today, I'd be playing it. Not watching someone else play it, lol.
Nice. If I got paid today, I would be playing this and not watching someone else play it. That's right. That's how it is. If we got the money and we got the time, fuck this. We don't have to be watching other people play it. I'm glad I'm advertising it. I will have to find my way through the ruins to get to safety. I've come across a section of tiles marked with peculiar symbols. There may be a clue about their meaning nearby. Okay. Crossbow. I'm gonna take
Wait.
everything.
Do you hear that?
A blade in the dark.
Hell is that? A trembling, sickly creature emerges from the dark, clutching a spear. Knobby elbows and thin ribs show through its scaly flesh, but you recognize it as a Sorip. It watches you cautiously, breathing in ragged sighs. Oh yeah, so it didn't say who just said that on the comments, so I have to go back. Yeah, Captain Bigot. If you were wanting to get this, you may need to try to get an understanding of computer RPGs if you have never played anything like that before. There is a slight learning curve, especially with the mechanics, but it's actually part of the fun is learning how it all works. It's very similar to Dungeons and Dragons. From what I understand, it's very similar to 3.5 edition of Dungeons and Dragons, mechanics wise. Alright, here we go. Nerd talk! I'll tear you to pieces, lizard. It's okay, I won't hurt you. I'm gonna raise my arms and stand still. The creature cocks its head and approaches you, a soft clicking sound emanating from the back of its throat. The creature sniffs around you and finds nothing of interest. It steps back and resumes its defensive posture. Well. It's okay, I won't hurt you. The Zorup recoils, fingers still wrapped tightly around its spear. The creature cocks its head and approaches you, a soft-clicking sound emanating from the back of its throat. Nothing of interest, and it steps back. Alright, well, it's basically trying to guard something. Why's my phone ringing? My boy! It's out of state again. That's alright. I'm getting old, guys. Alright. So I'm going to slowly back away, I guess. The Zorup watches warily as you go. Whoa! I said I don't want to fight him. I have no choice now, right? Attack. Go, go, Power Rangers! Da, 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 da. Go, go, Power... Okay, that's enough. So usually I do streams from the computer or recordings. So if you like what you see here on WULFSON2.0, just like and subscribe. I try to do things here and there, beef up the channel, do some vlogs lately, some what do I think about certain things like video games, what do I think about Game of Thrones. I've done some my impressions of the season finale of Game of Thrones. Just moving on to different things other than streams. Alright, so we're going down this way. And I gotta check one more thing too. Just check out the map. Okay, that's the way I came from. Someone else has been here. We should something. Okay, so we came from this room. Just going in silently, so that way. Ooh, what's this guy? Scolder Whelp. Let's approach. Alright. So that means it's hostile, I guess, all the time. Stand your ground. Stay your ground, guys. Alright, that's fine. Whack 'em. Be a shortcut. A crack runs along the wall from floor to ceiling. A light gust of air passes through it. Push on the wall. Despite the damage, the stone looks heavy and solid. Push on it yourself. You push with all your might and the crack begins to spread. Finally, you feel the ancient masonry give away. The wall crashes down, revealed a circular room ahead. So I was strong, man. I'm a strong man. Uh-oh. Nope, stand your ground. I kind of wish with this game they let you zoom in a little bit more, because I have a 42-inch TV and it's not 4K, and I'm about, I would say, I don't know, 20 feet away from it, 30 feet. Oops. I feel like Ganondorf right now, where he's been somewhere but he doesn't remember. I have no memory of this place. Fresh air in here. I think we found an exit. I think so. Hell's that? Spear Spiderling. Oh yeah, I know where I am. Oops. I can't see. Oh boy. Famished Spear Spider. Yeah, let's get the big guy first. What I'm gonna do here is, oops. Oh, I can heal too. Second wind. Nice. All right, knock down. The spider's knocked down. Felicia is gonna get the small one too. Get that small one quickly. There we go. Victory at last. I like playing it like this better. You get the two control options. You can control like this with your controller, with the left analog stick, or you can use the left analog stick to kind of do it traditionally, like you do with a mouse. So we're gonna go up this way. Are you sure you want to proceed to the silent less? I guess. Okay, I don't remember it being that easy. An older robed man. Four figures stand before an otherworldly apparatus. An ancient structure of chiseled adra and metallic veins, ominous and looming like a silent observer. Standing motionless is in their midst is what appears to be a human body, colorless as stone or ash. The other figures gaze upon it, what might be contemplation. From your vantage point, you are well obscured from their view. The figure closest to the machine stands out among them. A thick gray beard frames a face otherwise hidden beneath a metallic mask. His faded robes are embroidered with runic language unlike anything you have ever seen. And he wears a strange black headdress with two protrusions that jut out like wings of some malevolent creature.
Oathbinder, bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book. Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth, and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
For an instant, the apparatus goes quiet and the air is still. Then all at once, it erupts with a concussive surge. Light floods your vision and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land, and pain wells into the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into the black, unconscious void. You open your eyes to a different place. Another time. You stand in a circular room, grand and domed, its walls lined with adra and trimmed with copper. The style is ancient, but the chamber is unweathered. At the far end, a great pillar of adra pierces the floor from below. A shimmering texture gives the illusion of boundless depth. Circling the pillar is an apparatus much like the one you've just seen, but immense and multifaceted and intertwined. Your thoughts are yours and not yours, and they seem to exist before you think them, and they are all questions. pressing questions, troubling questions, questions that must be answered, or at the base of the pillar now, you see a man with a thick gray beard and ceremonial robe, crowned with a strange ornamental headdress. You know this man. You are walking towards him now at a pace that is hurried, while trying not to appear so. You have something you want to ask him, one question above all, and the question spins madly in your mind. You awaken to find your malaise has broken, only to be replaced with something far more concerning. Faint whispers are audible at the edge of your hearing, like a ringing in your ears that does not subside. Movement flits through your periphery, but when you turn to look, you can see no sign of whatever it was. You find your gaze regularly darting this way and that, an involuntary paranoid tick. If this is a sickness, it may be dangerous to go without treatment for long. The figures at the machine stand frozen in place. Flesh and blood replaced by cinders and ash. The man who led them is nowhere to be seen. You find Kalisha lying prostrate a short distance away, blood pooled beneath her head. No breath escapes her lips. You are alone and far from help. Gilded Veil may be your best hope of receiving treatment before things get worse. Level up! A character is ready to level up. Do you want to level up? Now. This can also be done via the general radio menu. Alright, so what are we doing now, guys? We can level up. We can level up our skills, it seems like. So we have 6 points. We can add ranks to. The more ranks you put in, you can gain points. They're basically modifiers. So let's athletics. Points to advance. I'm just trying to figure something out. Rank 2, points to advance cost 1. Alright. Now, rank 3. It's going to cost 2, so that'll bring us to... Yep, okay. So every rank, it adds 1 points to advance. Making it harder. So let's just put all the athletics in now. Mechanics. Traps and locks can be a problem for even the toughest adventurers claiming the resources. Mechanics skill makes it easier to open locks and find any disabled traps. Survival allows characters to choose from a variety of long-term bonuses each time they camp. Let's put some in survival. Let's put 1 in stealth. And 1 in mechanics. Alright, so we'll confirm that. So we're basically proficient in athletics, mechanics, and survival being the last. Class unlocks. Alright. Bonus knockdown. So that grants the fighter an additional use of knockdown per encounter. So it gives me 1 more knockdown. So here is where I can add. This is where I can basically start multi-classing. If I want to focus on offensive talents, I can do that. Alright. So I can say I'm a fighter that can basically learn how to be a marksman. 2-weapon style, I can learn how to do that. I would like to mess with that, but I don't want to. Not quite yet. Wow, 12 people watching. Damn, guys, that's room starting to fill up. I think I'm gonna be more defensive now. Hold the line. Trains the character in new defensive strategies, increasing his or her engagement limit by 1. Grants hold the line. So +1 energy. Okay, good. I think I might want that. Utility. See what that's about. Fast runner. Sign of flame. Increases burn damage. Heart of the storm. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just checking out these things here that I'm able to unlock while leveling up. I'm gonna get the bonus knockdown. Oops. Says no new class unlocks. Okay. So I'm gonna confirm. Nope. Freaking menus are pain in the ass sometimes. Alright, bonus knockdown. Done. Seek help for your condition.
I'm no pack mule. Let's offload this junk.
Shit. We gotta go find somewhere to sell shit. Oh yeah, he has a curse, so he sees things that appear out of nowhere, and then it disappears. St. Gyron's Horn. Gotcha. I think this is all we have time for today, folks, for this stream. So basically, this is what I'm going to do. And delete all my autosaves for the time being. And create a new save. Before I leave, I just want to look at some more options. Just to show you guys the options. Let's explore this a little bit. Quest updates. And at the end, I'll give you my opinion of the PS4 version of Pillars of Eternity. So quest updates. If this option is enabled, a pop-up will appear. Continue movement on engagement. Developer commentary. Ooh. This game, if this option is enabled, the developer commentary audio will play at certain points throughout the game. Nice. That's cool. Change the voice frequency, area loot radius. Cool. Difficulty. Alright. Oh, cool. Expert mode. Area of effect highlighting. No knockout injuries. Unrestricted stash allows the stash to be assessed at any location. Show qualifiers. Display qualifiers that cause a conversation option to be unlocked. Combat tooltips, yeah. Detailed quest updates. Auto level new companions. If enabled, this option will auto-level joining companions to the party's current level following a standard level progression. If disabled, the player may choose their level progression. Yeah, damn right. So I uncheck that. Show personality reputation. Display the effects of choosing such conversation option on a player's reputation. Yep. Show relative defenses. Show unqualified interactions. Display conversation options for which the party does not meet the prerequisites. I'm gonna check that, and we'll confirm that. Auto pause options. See, center on party member. Automatically move the camera to the location of any auto pause event. Nope. Character death. Alright, character hit. Auto pause when an attack against a party member is completed. Alright. Graphics. Hide off-screen pointers, colorblind mode. Gamma. Yep. Jibs. Alright. Sound is fine. Controls are cool. Alright. I think I just saved it. I hope it's saved. Just gotta double check. Comes to saving, you always gotta double check, guys. Alright, so what do I think about Pillars of Eternity on the PS4? Here on WULFSON2.0 YouTube channel. It's good. It's basically the computer version. And I like the control scheme. It takes a little while to get used to, but it's not that bad. The only thing I do not like, especially which I did not like in the PC version, is the mechanics. And it's like the game expects you to know the mechanics. I can imagine that being very hard for a new person getting into this kind of game version. Not version, but this type of genre. It could be a big turn off just trying to learn the mechanics. So you may have to spend some time with Wiki or a guide and check out the tooltips that they provide as well. So do I recommend this? Yes, I do. If I had to choose between the PS4 or the PC, I would choose the PC, guys. The PC version is hands down the best, of course. Pretty good. It's worth the price point. There's a lot of content because it also adds the expansions. The expansion. Alright. And as a recommendation for a game just like this will be Tyranny. And that is for the PC. And it's made by the same company who's done this one. And there's also the Pillars of Eternity 2, currently in development. And Divinity Original Sin 2 will be released in a couple of weeks. It's a game just like this, but that's a turn-based game. And that is also found on the PS4. Okay, everybody. Thank you for checking me out. And had a chance to come in. And you too, Mr. Bigot. Thank you for commenting. And please like and subscribe for more content coming your way. Alright? Everybody, peace out. Now, let me try to find how to stop the stream here on the PS4. I think we can do it. I think we can get out of here. Yes.